This podcast is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
Taylen, you were really efficient today. Just was wondering what your thoughts were on your day overall, and if you could specifically talk about the 20-yard touchdown throw you had to Andrew, and then the 38-yard pass down the sideline to Luke Has. Those look like maybe your best throws of the day.
I feel like it was, like you said, definitely efficient. But, as Petrino said, definitely can get better. He got on to me a couple times on some reads. So, he expects perfection out of me, but out of, the whole offense. He wasn't, he was definitely like happy, but, there's definitely stuff to clean up. That's what I like. And on Drew's play, I saw, I knew he had a go route and it was one on one. I like the matchup. All I had to do is just give him a chance and let him do the rest.
Throw down the sideline to Luke on that I think the fifth possession, first play.
I just saw him one on one, and I feel like anybody, whether it's our tight ends or receivers, I really love that matchup. And like I said, all I got to do is just give him a chance, and he made a great catch and got it down. So kept the chains moving.
One of your throws was a 15-yard catch and run to you. You don't have like a whole history of like catching a lot of passes, but Coach Pittman says you guys are going to be used quite a lot in the receiving game. Just curious on your thoughts on that catch, and Taylor, if you can comment on the play also, and just what you think you can do in the passing game.
I just feel like I'm underrated when it comes to the passing game. Like a lot of people feel like I'm not a great route runner or I can't catch. Like, bro, I play quarterback. Quarterbacks have to catch the ball every play. So like I don't get that. But yeah, that play we had a corner blitz. Hey, let him know that he was coming. He seen me, dished it off, and let my playing abilities take over.
He felt like when you're out there in a game, where you can bounce off of people, that you actually play better. Do you like the more physical style in the game than maybe in a practice where they blow the whistle early?
Practices. I like knowing like because defense feel like they made the tackle. Like, bro, like no, that's not what that is, bro. Like it's more to it than what you doing. Like, but like I say, the scrimmages and games show it all. Like you think you make that play at practice, but that same play show up in the scrimmage. Now you like, oh yeah, okay. But yeah, today was I had a great time today. It was fun.
A 10-yard line like that, and they give it to me 4 times. Can they stop you?
Oh, I'm going like it's my job to get in the end zone. That's what they brought me here for. So I'm going every time. It shouldn't take like I tell myself it shouldn't take you more than 2 times within 10 yards to get in the end zone. That's just my mentality.
One more question. The offensive line, how do you feel like it's improved this spring? I mean, just feel like it looks like a completely different unit than it did at the end of the season, well, even last season, the whole season for that matter.
I mean, like you said, on paper, it is a completely different unit. We got a different man leading us. But just we're actually a unit. We're a brotherhood. We're tighter. We're the tightest O-line unit I've been a part of. And that's a breath of fresh air. Coach Mateo said today, like we just got it rolling. At the beginning of the semester, we started this journey, and now we're finally getting it on the track. And we got to keep that momentum going through the summer. And we're just excited to get back to work on Monday.
Taylor, what was your perspective on a little dump off to Jaquin and his touchdown on that play?
I mean, I felt like we was on the same page. Great communication. He knew he was hot, and he yelled it at me, and like that's what I like. He like you said, he played quarterback, so he gets a lot of stuff, and he understands defense, he understands fronts and all that. So it's great to have that in the backfield with me, as help. And like I said, saw that we call it cowboy, and it was one on one with the defense, and love that matchup. Nobody's gonna tackle him one on one, and got the touchdown after that. So
I know the last couple of weeks, Armstrong's been dealing with an injury. Broden missed a week, and you had both those guys back today. Just how nice was it to have those guys throw the ball too?
it was pretty cool. It was definitely I definitely love throwing to them. You know, big targets, and they're aggressive. You know, when the ball's in the air, it's their ball. You know, it's not like I said before. You know, it's not a 50-50 ball. They're gonna come down with it, and just seeing that today, just the frame that they have and the aggressive like catches that they possess. You know, is definitely good to see. You know, as a quarterback, you know, just having that confidence of you know, if I throw it when I throw it in their area, and then they're going to come down with it.
Coach Pittman said that you guys have come a long way since November and you have a better football team now. From your perspective, what do you think about that?
I mean, I would agree with him. I can only speak for the offensive line, but I feel like we have improved greatly. We've gotten back to the foundation of offensive line play, which is technique. And like I said, we're just excited to get back to work on Monday and ride this through the summer.
Some of those plays, maybe where you got touched, you might not have gotten tackled. What are your thoughts on that and just not being able to fully go 100%?
Definitely wasn't tackles, but but I feel like, you know, it's good. It's good for me to, you know, just go through my reads and just stay in the pocket and like just to do that, you know, being able to, you know, take my legs away a little bit and go through my pure progression and full progression, whether, you know, JJ's the check down, just taking the check downs and seeing, you know, how the game is, you know, because, you know, a check down can turn into, like it did, 15, 20 yards. And just the ability to do that and get the reps of that well while in the fall, you know, being live and having that dual threat ability, you know, it definitely helps me, you know, my development of, you know, the passing game.
Jalen, I know, you know, Broden was out for a while and he looked pretty sharp today. What'd you think of his spring and how impressed were you that how sharp he was today, given that he missed some practices?
I'm definitely super impressed of, you know, how he came out today. Even the whole spring, you know, the consistency. You know, we've been down a couple, you know, receivers throughout the spring, but you know, all of them didn't complain. You know, they just strapped their helmets on and, you know, got to work. And you know, we see, you know, the GPS numbers. You know, they're every single day they have one of the highest workloads every single day. But like I said, they don't complain. And you know, he stepped away a little bit midway through the spring, but like you said, he didn't miss a beat. You know, he was definitely real professional today and went out and, you know, had a really good day. And that's what, you know, that's why I'm most proud, and that's what I really love. You know, and on the sidelines, you know, just the camaraderie that we have, you know, just the ability to just, you know, relax and just talk ball. You know, that's what I like.
Obviously new, but and there's a lot of new guys on the O line. What was your take on the O line playing, you know, with those guys in front of you all spring?
I'm really impressed, you know, how they come about every single day, because they have a lot on their plate with the installs and, you know, the different run checks and the run game and the pass game and the pass pro. You know, it's new to them too, and you know the detail that they come with every single day. They're prepared. You know, even when we have like when we get the script, probably like late night, really late night or early morning, or they know their keys and they know their checks and all that. So, you know, I'm definitely impressed and definitely love, you know, this guy right here. Of just and like he said, the camaraderie. It's definitely not no, I call it like me ball. You know, it's us. You know, it's a team sport. You know, I couldn't make the plays, you know, out there without them.
One for Josh, you know, Sam talked early in the spring about he was going to be Eric's GA, so to speak. He was more involved. What'd you think of that? How did that impact you guys? What do you think about the head coach doing that?
I mean, for me, it was a dream come true. I committed to Coach Pittman out of high school to be my O-line coach, and to see it now come to fruition, it really is a dream come true. We split up pretty much every day, and Coach Pittman will take half of the O-line, and Coach Mateos will take the other half, and then we'll switch. And it's just great. I mean, Coach Pittman's one of the best offensive line coaches of his generation. And so to have him and then have Coach Mateos, who's going to be one of the best offensive line coaches of the next generation, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Braylon Russell, he's played behind you out there in the spring or played with you guys. What do you think about his run? Do you think something like that can give him confidence? I think it was 25 yards, I believe.
Berlin has come a long way. Like, of course, he has his moments because he's a freshman. All freshmen learn, but I can tell that he's starting to get it. His confidence level is starting to rise, and I told him like once you figure it out, bro, you're gonna be All American. Like he has the size, he has the speed. He say he can catch, but he haven't really showed me nothing yet. But yeah, I'm really impressed with him, and I can't wait to see what he can do.
BetOnline is your #1 source for all your betting needs. Get the latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.